Hello, Chad. Thanks for sending your swing to the Golf Digest Challenge. My name is Mike Richards. I'm going to analyze your swing. This is about where your swing started. The video didn't start from the bottom of the swing, so that's okay. It looks like, and I put a line up where I thought the ball position probably was about to be. It looks like you got a short iron in your hand. It looks like, Chad, when you take it to the top of your swing, you actually have the club in a pretty good position at the top. I like how square the club face looks up here. I like how nice the backswing looks as far as you getting behind the ball and everything. Well, now as you keep swinging the club longer, things start to deteriorate a little bit. What I mean by that is, if you look at your back, it's right about this section upward. I want you to go ahead and watch how your back starts arching towards the target. Right there. And then what will end up happening here, Chad, is you're going to start sliding your body through. See, right now you've got a big slide going on, not a whole lot of turn going on with your lower body. You make a good turn this way, too much of a slide this way, and then what happens is you have a breakdown at impact. And the breakdown at impact is right in the hands. So now, when you look at this, I'm going to put an image up here. I'll see what I like to see you start working towards. This is one of the models I use quite a bit when I teach. And this is Brad Faxon. Now let's look at his impact compared to your impact. See, just prior to contact, the handle of the club in his hands are really so much more over here towards his left thigh. Your hands in the club handle are a best case scenario even with the zipper of your shorts. So we've got to change your impact, because what's going to happen here, Chad, is you're going to get a variety pack of shots. You're going to hit the ground behind the ball, you're going to hit the ball left, you're going to hit the ball right. When you do hit a good shot, it goes fairly straight. It just doesn't have the distance that you're looking for. It looks to me like you're a pretty athletic young guy, pretty strong, and all of a sudden you hit a ball out there and you go, well, I didn't get anywhere near the distance I thought I needed. So we got to work on your impact a little bit. But you have to understand the flip to your hands that you see on the left is caused by the hips not turning. And look at the difference of your hip turn and then Brad Faxon's hip turn. His left hip is not only high, it's kind of rotated out of the way towards the trees behind him. You need to take your hips and kind of rotate them back towards that hammock back there. Now, the second swing you sent me, things are changing, so I got to kind of guesstimate here again. Let me clear this off and put another line in. Looks like the ball's going to sit roughly about right to there. So now you're already kind of set up a little bit in front of the ball. As you swing back, you're going to see again the same idea is going to happen, where you get a decent backstroke. The grip looks halfway decent, so I'm not too worried about that at this stage. I like that part of your swing, how it's working back. And then you get a nice square face again. Then you start tipping towards the target. And now really you see a big slide going on in your hand, in your body. And it's going to cause a major flip there to your hands. So what I would have you do is one of the drills I have a lot of my students do is hit balls with your feet very close. Almost get both shoes touching each other. Then hit little small shots. That's going to help promote more of a rotational motion in your hips and get rid of some of that slide. If you overswing that with your feet together, you're going to fall off balance. So start easy, start short, start small, and just see if you can get your hips to rotate. Then slowly make your stance get a little wider and then a little wider yet until you go back out to a full stance, and hopefully you got some idea of how your hips are rotating. And if you get your body rotating properly, then you'll get your impact much more correct. And I think you can see that after you strike the ball, your hands, if you will, are still backing up towards your body. After Faxon strikes the ball, everything lines up in a very nice straight line. And that's where we're kind of getting towards. You've got a big power source loss right here when you see that angle to your hands right there. So Chad, I'd like to see you work on those two things. Again, thanks for sending your swing into the Golf Digest Challenge, and good luck to you. The other swing you sent me, I can't even look at. I don't know where this other swing's come from or what you did to it, but I can't really diagnose anything on there. All I can do is see a body standing there. It looks like you're hitting it off of dirt or something, but I really can't do anything. I just like the image you gave me on the left much better. At least it's somewhat clear. But if you're going to send me another video, kind of back the camera up a little bit so I can see the whole ball, all your feet, everything. And see if your camera has a shutter speed that you can change to a sport mode. If you can change it to sport mode, that'll help out so I can see a little bit more of the club face at the edge of contact. Anyway, again, Chad, thanks again for sending your swing into the Golf Digest Challenge, and good luck to you.